Yeah, what's up everyone? Welcome to FILMspiration, the place where filmmakers come to get inspired. My name is writer-director Edgar Ibarra. Let's get down to business. So, in filmmaking, you get on set, that's definitely the sexy part. But what about the road that it takes to get you onto the set? The audition. Turns out that there's a lot more that goes into it that Mr. Tony Eckstat helped me learn and realize when I interviewed him on the matter. Now, he used to teach an auditioning class. He no longer teaches the auditioning class at the Film Actors Workshop. He now teaches a scene study class. But when he was doing this audition class, when we did this interview a little while back, it was really an enlightening moment where I learned that there's so much more that goes into it. Now, for all of you actors and actresses out there, I understand that this is probably nothing new to you, but still, to be able to dissect it and have a better understanding and appreciation of everything that you have to bring to the table to an audition, well, that just blew my mind away and it just took me to a whole new level. So without further ado, Mr. Tony Eckstat on the art of auditioning. Tony, so what are we doing here tonight?
Well, tonight I'm teaching a class on camera auditioning. And so I run the students through, if the ones that stick with it over a period of weeks, I'll run through a variety of the most common audition scenarios. They'll show up and they might have a partner read, they might have a read with an off-camera reader, which is what we're doing tonight. They may show up and I'll give them a monologue. And then we work on both the technical aspects of the audition process itself. So come in with confidence, how to slate, how to find your mark, things like that, things that the person evaluating the audition will be evaluating you on so that you know what to expect. And then also some on the acting techniques, you know, the things that hold true in every sort of performance, making strong choices, knowing who your character is, where they are, who they're talking to, what their objective is. So the actor basics that you have to always keep in mind, and then the specific things that apply to an audition sort of scenario.
A lot of times people think about, the acting and when you're on set, but this is a part of the process that isn't too much thought about. And when people think filmmaking, why is this part important to dominate it, to dominate the feel and the look of a scenario like this?
You can be a fantastic actor, but if you're a bad auditioner, you won't get a chance to show them how good an actor you are. You've got to get through the audition process to get to the film set, to show them what you can do. And it's very easy to make mistakes in the audition process just from nervousness, if nothing else, and not knowing what's expected of you in the audition process that make you come across looking less professional, less prepared than you really might be based on how well you can tackle the material once you get the chance to really show that.
Have you ever seen a scenario where you do have an extremely talented person who was a bad auditioner and who maybe unfortunately lost out on a few good opportunities because they couldn't dominate this part of the process?
It's hard to know what a person could be capable of, what they might have achieved if they were a better auditioner, if they don't get that opportunity. So there's definitely scenarios. I've worked with people who, for example, weren't strong readers, and they might be really good once they're off book. And a director who knows them and will cast them knowing that their initial performance in a cold read or in the first reading of the script isn't going to look good. The person who knows them knows how good they are when they're off book, might give them that chance, but if you just walk into a strange director who doesn't know them, they're just going to think, oh, this person isn't going to cut it, and they'll never get that chance.
What are some of your top recommendations or things that you think actors and actresses could take away from a class like yours, and what do you want them to know so that they're better at this process?
What you're being evaluated on in the audition is partially your performance of the script that you're handed, but it's more than that. There are other opportunities in the audition process. How you enter the room, how you give the slate. I mean, just saying your name and your agent and so forth, it seems like that's just a ho-hum part of the rigmarole that you have to go through, but that's actually an opportunity for you to show some personality. You can really, with just those few words, send the message. I'm a great person that you'll enjoy working with on set. If you're about to play a serial killer and you're about to give them, 3 very dark minutes, and there are some people that are famous actors who are method, you know, and whatever they're going to play, they're that way the whole time. And there's also stories about some of those people that people don't like working with them, even though they're brilliant, just because it's not fun to be around that. And if you're about to give a really dark audition, but you come in and you slate with a smile and personality, and you give a sense, this is someone I want to be on set with for 8 weeks, that can actually make a difference. So there's moments like that that people might be tempted to just throw away because they don't realize the potential in each of those moments in that whole audition process beyond just what happens when you read your lines.
Confidence and focus involved here?
Absolutely. You want to enter with confidence, you want to slate with personality, you want to take a moment before you start saying the lines to take a breath and really become your character. One of the big things that people do wrong is they rush. And it's real easy, you're nervous, and you have what the words are in front of you, and you just want to say them. But in real life, you know, you have to take the pauses, the thought process, the things that happen in real life, because your acting is supposed to be a reflection of what these people are really like. It needs to be honest, it needs to be genuine. And in real life, we pause, we think about what we're going to say. So don't rush through it, really live it. And the more you practice that, the more you can get over the nervousness, the more you can just feel comfortable with the process and confident in understanding what's going to happen and what they're looking for and running through that several times, the more prepared you're going to be to come in and really shine and really show how good you can be.
You know, in a sense, aside from auditioning and showing your actorial skills, you're really selling yourself.
Oh, absolutely. And one of the things that the man who founded the Film Actor Workshops here always emphasized was, as an actor, you are in charge of your own career. It's you. You're selling yourself. All the decisions, you can make any decisions you want to make. It's your career, but you should do them thoughtfully. And you should research what the implications of the things you want to do are and follow the path that's going to be best for you. You may not want the same things out of it that another person does. You know, someone may just want to do it as a hobby, and that's fine if that's what they want. But you want to make sure you understand the implications of the choices you make.
Now, if you have any questions with regards to all the classes that the Film Actors Workshop offers, as well as the classes Tony offers, you can go ahead and reach out to them with the link in the description. I'm pretty sure they'd be more than happy to answer any and all of your questions, or also just take you under their wing. Trust me, they're a great bunch of people. Reach out to them. Now, everyone, this brings me to my ongoing message of just running out there and telling your stories, telling them well. And if you ever have any sort of questions, go on over to the University of YouTube to find all of the answers. I hear that the tuition is free. And run out there, tell your stories. Besides your higher power, don't ask for anyone's blessing, anyone's permission. Run out there, tell your stories, do your thing. You do you. Thank you very much, everyone. My name is writer-director Edgar Ibarra. This has been FILMspiration. Adios.